Hello everyone. In the last video, we finished making the white cross, as you can see over here. If you're watching this video, I expect that you are now comfortable with making the cross. Today we will learn how to insert the four corners over here in order to complete the first layer, which looks something like this. Okay, so the white would be completely solved, and as you can see, the first layer is solved as well, right? So that is the first layer. Now before we get into the steps involved, let us first learn and memorize a 4-move algorithm, okay, which goes like this. So first what you do is you grab this right layer and move this upwards. So you do this movement, okay, so you move this upwards, and then you move the top layer over here to your left, and then bring back the right layer down, and then move the top layer to the right, okay. So what you're doing is you're going up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right. So make sure to just practice this and get thorough with this, because you're going to use this a lot even in the final step that we do to solve the Rubik's Cube. Make sure that you get fast at doing the step, and after that you can go ahead and learn how to solve the first layer. Now let us see how we can actually make the first layer, right? So the first step that you have to do is you have to hold the white cross at the bottom, and you will observe that the yellow center is on top if you have held it correctly, right? So the cross is at the bottom and the yellow center is at the top. So now you have to look for white corners on the top layer, okay? So if I just keep rotating the cube, I'll observe that here I saw a white corner which has red and green. So now I have to put this between the red and green centers. Now how do I do that? So I have to keep rotating the upper layer until, as you can see, the red and green is now between the red and green centers, right? So you have to keep rotating the upper layer until these two colors match these two colors, right? So this is on top of where it has to go, okay? This piece has to go over here, because as you can see, this corner has white, green and red. So it has to be between the white, green and red centers. So that is here. So now it is on top of where it has to go. And now you just have to do R, U, R prime, U prime. That is the 4 moves that I told you before. They're called R, U, R prime, U prime. So you have to keep doing them until the corner is solved. So sometimes it might take you only once. Sometimes it might take you twice. Sometimes it could even take you 5 times. Okay. And as you can see, the corner is solved, right? You don't have to worry about the edge, just look at the corner. Now this is solved. Now let us look at some cases which are exceptional. So for example, if I'm done with the rest of the corners, right? If I'm done with this corner and I only have one left, as you can see, the one corner is at the bottom. It's not on the top layer, right? But if you observe, this corner is already at the correct place. It just needs to be twisted. So don't twist it with your hand. What you have to do is you need to keep doing R, U, R prime, U prime, the 4 moves again and again until it is solved. As you can see, the corner is now solved. So sometimes you get the corner at the bottom, so you have to just do R, U, R prime, U prime to get it on the top. For example, okay, so as you can see, the first layer is not solved because 2 of the corners are at the wrong place. But if you look at the top, there are no white corners at the top. So as you can see, there's a corner over here, but it is not at the right place because it has green and orange, not orange and blue. So you can just do R, U, R prime, U prime, the 4 moves to get this on the top, and then you align it on top of where it has to go. It has to go between the 2 centers, and then you hold it to the right like this and do R, U, R prime, U prime until it gets solved, right? So as you can see, it is solved now, and now you simply continue solving the rest of the corners, right? And after this you would be able to solve the first layer. And make sure to just keep practicing this, and if you have any queries you can ask me in the comments below. And in the next video we will cover how we can make the second layer, so stay tuned for that.